In today's episode of The Bachelorette, we have our hot bachelorette, Lucy Laycock.
I'm really feeling open to anything at this point. I just want to get to know everyone.
Introducing the contestants. Who knows, Lucy? You might end up engaged to one of them.
This is so surreal.
Look, it's the limo approaching.
Hello, my name is Stellar Nebula. I think I'm the youngest star known to date. But don't worry, it just means I'm more fun. I'm made out of dust and gas, and my gravity is greater than my energy. And I might collapse into a protostar soon, but honestly that's okay.
Hi, I'm Protostar. My past consists of being a stellar nebula, but I collapsed into a protostar. It made my material more packed and my gas hotter. My gravity is still higher than my energy though. Ooh, I like your energy.
Hey, I'm main sequence star. I bet I'm more solid than all the other girls you've seen so far. I'm here to be bold. My mass is 0.1 to 8 solar masses, and I get really hot. And my energy is up to 30,000 K. My gravity is equal to my energy, so I'm a balanced girl in and out. And my favorite hobby is to fuse atoms, especially hydrogen. I'll stay in this phase for 1 to 10 billion years, so no need for any surprises.
I'm red and I'm giant. They call me Red Giant, but I own it. I entered this phase recently and will fuse atoms for 1 billion years. I'm always growing as a person by fusing helium as I ran out of hydrogen.
Are you looking for something long-term?
Yes, I am. I will not die for a while. I'll be open with you though. My only red flag is when I'm becoming a white dwarf. I may cause some ultraviolet radiation because my planetary core will be exposed, which will create an ionized shell of gas called a planetary nebula. But when this is over, only 10 to 20,000 years, I'll become a white dwarf. This will make me smaller, yet hotter, up to 120,000 degrees. Here I will be balanced with my gravity and energy, and I will glow hot for billions of years. My beauty never dies. And then in tens of billions of years, my core will be a black dwarf, but you won't need to worry about that for a while.
Ooh, I love to hear it. She seems really interesting. I'm really excited to chat with her more.
Hi, I'm Red Supergiant.
Wait, I thought the last girl was Red Giant. Are you guys like related?
Oh, don't worry, our names are very similar, but we're so unique. I am way different. My weight is more than 8 solar masses, so I will turn out completely different. I will transfer into a superstar/supernova, so my energy will be larger than my gravity, so I will never get boring. It'll happen because I will run out of materials to fuse and I will have a massive explosion. At this stage, I will learn how to fuse heavy elements like iron, gold, and silver so I can spoil you rich. Don't worry, I won't drive you crazy because I'll become a neutron star, super hot things. I will be my leftover core and insides, so I will have the exact same personality. I won't ever hurt you either because I'm under 20 solar masses. I will not be becoming a black hole that has a stronger gravity, so I'm harmless. Now on to the last contestant.
Hi, I'm Brown Dwarf. I know I look a little off, but I just have had a lot of failed relationships, so I never fully formed into a star. I struggled to eat after my relationship, so my mass was insufficient to fuse hydrogen. Now I'm stuck as a substellar object.
Oh, really? Are you an L, Y, or T brown dwarf? I just want to know what I'm getting myself into.
I am a Y dwarf, the coolest of the three, with a temperature less than 600 K, mainly methane and water vapor. A tiered dwarf would be a little warmer, 600 to 1300 K, and appear a dark magenta color. An L dwarf is 1300 to 2100 K, and they show a hydride band and are reddish brown. I'm a white-yellow color instead.
Very educated. I like that.
Lucy has decided who to take after first impressions, and it's going to be Red Giant. 2 helium nuclei are about to go on the most intense one-on-one of their lives.
I've been living solo for a while now, but things are changing and I'm heating up. I'm ready to collide with something real.
I'm not who I used to be, a main sequence star, boring and predictable. I'm evolved and ready to fuse.
In a Red Giant, the outer layers expand and the core contracts, making it hotter and denser. With this process, helium fusion is possible.
You feel that? That's 100 million degrees of pressure between us. You can't fake that kind of energy.
I've never felt a force like this before. Maybe because I've never been with a Red Giant. Every connection I've had has just decayed.
That's because the conditions weren't right. Low temperature and low pressure. But now they couldn't be more perfect.
So what happens when 2 helium nuclei come together?
Something new gets created. Beryllium's unstable. Oh no, without a third helium nuclei to make carbon-12, I guess our day is over. Because beryllium-8 only has a half-life of 8.19 times 10 to the negative 17 seconds.
On today's group date, we are going to be figuring out the relationship between mass and energy in fusion reactions. Today's date will require a lot of chemistry and connection. It is centered around the equation E equals mc squared, which describes the relationship symbol. The The equation is stating that the energy in joules released in a nuclear fusion that is equal to the mass deficit in kilograms, or mass times the speed of light squared. This equation explains how mass is converted into energy. Whoever gets the answer right first will be the next one to be able to get in a one-on-one with Lucy. Let's begin. Let's say that it is 6.45 times 10 to the power 14 joules. Find the mass.
Firstly, we need to rearrange the equation into m equals E over c squared. Now we input the known.
We know that the speed of light squared would be 9 times 10 to the 16, and the energy is 6.45 times 10 to the 14 joules. So now let's plug it into the calculator. Our mass should be 0.0716 kilograms, super small. Good job! You just used the equation to fuse hydrogen into helium. This is what happens during the main sequence phase of a star select. Wait, I know this. There are many different types of isotopes that go into these equations, such as tritium, which decays into helium-3 by beta minus decay, as seen in this equation. Be ready by 8 p.m. tonight for your 2's one-on-one.
Lucy, the moment I stepped out of that limo, I knew that you were meant for me. Will you please be my...
Wait! But I want a family, but I'm so worried about raising a child in this world. What would happen if our baby was more than 8 solar masses?
She would grow into a main sequence star, then a red giant, then a beautiful supernova. Then she will fuse us amazing elements like gold and silver for us in our old age.
Ooh, what about after that? What if she becomes 20 solar masses?
She will become a black hole. We will lose her, and she's gonna have gravity so strong that not even light can escape her. So we will need to regulate her weight to make sure that it's under 20 solar masses, so she can become a beautiful neutron star with equal energy and gravity.
Okay, I've heard enough. Ask me now.
You are beautiful, and you make me the brightest star that I've ever been, and I just want to be with you the whole way. Will you marry me?
Yes!
I just had to let you know you're